Okay, tonight we are looking at the Australian children's game show, Amazing, that aired from 1994 to 1998 for 10 seasons and was hosted by James Sherry. The show pitted teams from two different primary schools against each other during the course of a week. So now that we have the background, let's take a look at a week's worth of matchup. We are looking at Maddington against Yale in 1997. So let's see what goes down. Day 1 starts as James welcomes us to the show. The kids cheer as we meet the players from Yale. James talks about chicken dinners as the kid explains how amazing his grandma's dinner is. The kid talks about becoming a doctor to make a lot of money. James makes a lot of jokes as the kid talks about his love for Elvis. James says he is dead. Thanks, James, for that comment. So we meet Maddington as we talk about potato pie. James says carrots are cool as the kid is revealed to be a model. The other kid doesn't know where she is from as James is confusing her. So it's time for the first game, Time Zone. The kids have to guess the object James is talking about. They then have to run to the keyboard and spell out the word. So the kids spell out the pop group Hanson as they get it correct. It's time for Maddington now as they have to spell out planet. They get it right faster than Yale, so they are in the lead. It is now time for the maze run as the kids have to run through the maze and collect the letters of the word they just spelt. So the kids rush off as they go through all these crazy things as they are searching for letters. Time is up as we then get to see what prize is up for grabs. So James checks how many letters each team got as they add 10 points for each correct letter to the scores. It is now the second round of Time Zone as they go again for another word. Both teams look for 8-letter words as it is over very quickly. It's time for the second maze run as the other kids give it a go as they look for the 8-letter words. They go crazy once more as they look through everything as they try to find the letters. It's all over as they show off the prize they could have won. The kids cheer as James checks the letters. Maddington takes the lead. It is now computer challenge time as they play Mario Kart 64. It's a quick dash around Koopa Troopers Beach as they focus as hard as they possibly can. Wario takes the shortcut as James shouts like a madman. Wario wins as Yale takes the victory. But by 1 point Maddington takes the win for day 1. So Maddington head back into the maze for the key run. They have to find as many keys as they possibly can so they can win as many prizes as possible. If they find the bonus key they get the Game Boy. So they sprint off as they search for the keys. It is soon over as James checks the keys. They win the Game Boys as Maddington are now 301 in front of Yale. That concludes day 1. Day 2 is practically more of the same, so I won't bore you with all the same stuff, so we will just be looking at the computer challenges from now on. They play Cruising USA as they race towards the finish line. They drive all over the road as James gives us the details of the game like it's an advert. Yale takes the victory after James gets it wrong at first. So after the key run, Yale is winning by 40 points or so. As we get to day 3's computer challenge, they play Wave Race 64, great game. But it's more racing as they race their jet skis. Yale takes that one as by the end of the day Yale is dominating by 500 points. Day 4 they play some more Mario Kart 64 as Maddington takes that one. So by the end of day 4, Maddington have caught up but are still behind. So finally day 5, they play Cruising USA once again. They drive much better than the last lot. So after the final key run Maddington takes the game with a 300 or so lead. Maddington wins a bunch of books as the week concludes. Overall Amazing was an okay show but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it. The questions were very short and very easy. It wasn't as wacky as Fun House was, so it doesn't get points there. It just feels mediocre overall. I'm surprised it lasted for 10 seasons because it felt very mellow when watching it. The video game part was something new at the time, but the games were only racing games. Imagine what it could be like today with speed running stuff. In conclusion, I give it a 5 out of 10. So thank you for watching. If you have any TV shows you like to see me do, put them in the comments.